Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Ruiz. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And it's Ruiz. Little pass back. Pacho. Marquinhos. Now João Neves. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Nicely spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Rodrigo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's Dembele. João Neves. Here's Vitinha. This is a promising build-up. And it's Doué. Paris Saint-Germain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Fabian Ruiz. Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. And that has left him in a heap. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Chouameni. Valverde. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Doué. Now Fabian Ruiz. This is Dembele. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's in he goes again. Caught offside that time. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Could be danger here. Doué. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. And here's Doué. That is lovely. He's on it. Can he get away? Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Hakimi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. He's onside. And the shot! And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back. Real chance! Rudiger tries to clear. Great chance! Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That is good progress on the left. He's through here. Not a hint of offside here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was a...
He's had a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. João Neves charging forward, the ball at his feet. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Ruiz. Vitinha. Spread to the right. Engages and forces him off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mendy gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
This is Dembele, and he's got... And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nearly, but not quite. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rodrigo. Mbappe is onto this. Tries one from range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. the most accurate pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neves. Passes short and sharp. It's a little off target. Oh, it's a great ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rodrigo. And he plays one through. That's good defending, very good defending. João Neves. Vitinha. Tries to play it through. Valverde. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Now it's Dembele. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital.
1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Valverde. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
Things already rolling. Rafinha. And they've got a throw. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expected...
It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played in here. Araujo. Kubasi. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Kubasi. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Of course! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Bellingham tries to dink it through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. In with the challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in a good position here. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Mendy, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's Rudiger.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Rafinha. Valverde, he's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe, and here's Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Bellingham. And he's in on... And the shot! Oh, off the bar! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Koundé. Deep into stoppage time. Kubasi. For João Cancelo. And here's Rafinha. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Yamal, and here's Dani Olmo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri, and it's De Jong. Good chance here! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. Mendy. Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's shooting! And again! He's done very well to get to that.
Tchouaméni is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2, then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he's gone backward. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's had it nicked away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Araujo. And here's Yamal. And this is Lewandowski.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. Spread it left. Chance here to counter. That is good alertness. De Jong. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yamal tries to pass it through. Chouameni.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Mendy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedri. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Barcelona could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Spread to the right. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Good-looking ball. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's that. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Valverde. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now that looks a decent... Great chance! Oh, it's gone in! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And here's Dani Olmo. Takes a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Eder Militao.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And this is Lewandowski. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eder Militao.
There they go, hunting again.
Bellingham. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rashford. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Pedri. Kubasi. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedri. It's loose. Could be danger here. Lewandowski! Corner number 2 then. João Cancelo with the short one. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Valverde. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Surely he can't miss. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Pedri. This is a promising build-up. And here's Lewandowski. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Decent hit from there. Chouameni,
Habrá un minuto de
now
descuento.
Mendy. Belling. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Rodrigo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him. Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Pedri. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And here's Valverde. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's delightful. Very nicely done. And it's Koundé. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Rashford. He is through here. Rashford with the cross.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, nice touch. Valverde. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. That is good progress on the left. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. Big chance to get at them. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, look at the space here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. Garcia to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And he's chosen to go back. Decent chance! There's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bellingham. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
João Cancelo. And it's Olmo. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski for João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in. He's found space here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. And here comes the corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Quick look. Can he finish? And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Of these games.